India. Rohit Sharma missed the first Test match, comes back into the side, has barely scored a run. 3 Test matches, 31 runs at 6.20. It's Mike Dennis territory, isn't it? Mike Dennis, the England captain, 1974 5 series that we've been investigating in our Headhunters series. He dropped himself for the Sydney Test match. Well, the Sydney Test match is next up for India. They have to win to keep themselves in with a chance of making the World Test Championship final and of levelling the series as well. Virat Kohli has not had a great series either. He keeps nicking off behind or to slip. 167 runs at 27.83, and those figures include 100 in one of the innings, a game in which India were dominating the first Test match. He's really struggling as well. Two top class players for India. Really struggling. Are they at the end?
Yeah, I think they are. I think Rohit Sharma definitely is. He's had a long career now, hasn't he? I think what they're both feeling, and I mean, we said this even when New Zealand beat India in India a while ago, that neither Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli ever plays any first-class cricket. I think Kohli's last first-class game was about 2012 or something, and Sharma's was about 2016. So, they haven't either of them played any first-class cricket for around a decade, and I think you just lose your natural batting rhythm and tempo, and technical flaws sort of start to creep in a little bit. Of course, they played a lot of one-day cricket in that time and Test cricket, and had their success, of course. But over time, just chips away at you, and even those great players. I mean, Kohli, obviously one of the Fab Four 2 or 3 years ago. Bowlers around the world have been gunning for him, and he hasn't produced, has he? And that eats away at your confidence, your desire. I don't know whether this is related, but he's had a couple of kids. He's moving to London. He's going to be living the rest of his life in England, I gather. Those sort of things, chip away at your.
So he's moving on,
doesn't it?
He's moving on in his own head, is that what you're saying?
I
And well,
suppose, yeah.
not just in his head, but also physically as well. He's thinking about the future now.